Hello everybody, welcome to one of my videos on YouTube, and tonight I'm going to review Elffor's 2012 album Heriots Sustraiak. That's Deadly Roots or Roots of Death in the Basque language. The Basque language is a language that's kind of known in Spain, but it's kind of ancient at the same time. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get down to the review. And let me tell you what I really think. I think that Heriots Sustraiak is one of those albums that you must see and hear to understand. It's one of those albums that sends chills down your spine, you know? It's one of those albums that has a cinematic feel to it. And by cinematic, I mean epic. Hence the genre that Elffor is categorized under, epic black metal. There are 4 tracks in the original 2012 release, and there is an extra one in the 2014 re-release, the extra one being Xenon Basotic Halatago. Now let's get down to the album itself. The first track is basically just, it has a haunting opening instrumental in the opening track, but it then progresses into a 11.5-minute song that's worth listening to, and it's epic on so many levels, you know. And the song translated in English is called Black Fowl, but the Basque translation is Balum Baratsa or something like that. God, I just butchered that pronunciation. Then we have the second track, which translated in English is entitled In the Forests of the Dead Ones. And you know, it's got an opening acoustic riff, and it basically evolves into a full-blown thrash metal eargasm. Yeah. Then of course you have some more vocals and screaming, that high-pitched screaming that EO was famous for. Yeah. Next we have the title track, Heriots Sustraiak, or Deadly Roots. It's a 10.5-minute instrumental, and it's very, very haunting, very cinematic, very emotional. Kind of makes you wonder what went through the mind of EO as he composed that instrumental, along with several guest musicians. And it's one of those instrumentals that captures your soul and embraces it. And then we have the last track, Katik Luatik, or Lutoric. I don't know how that's pronounced, but I know that the English translation is binded by chains. Of course, you have a typical 3-minute opener, followed by some thrash and melodic thrash. It's really, to be honest with you, the whole 15.5 minute song is very pleasing, and the whole album was written entirely in the Basque language. You know, it's crazy. So overall, I would give this album, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this an 8.5 out of 10. I think it could have a little bit of keyboard, a little bit more guitar work, but that's just me. Others might view it as a better rated album. They might rate it 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, even 10 out of 10. But the reason why I give this album an 8.5 out of 10 is because it grabs your attention for a little bit, but about halfway through the album, the instrumentals begin to wear out the attention. But despite that, it's a very amazing album, and it's a must listen to anyone that wants to listen to it. I'm Kevin the Skull Anderson. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.